system of moving people and goods around than if we do it purely by force. And so by using the same skill set that created this compelling and allure to owning personal vehicles, using that skill set to help make whatever comes next that desirable and exciting so people want to be part of that future. Obviously, that'll be part of complete integrated mobility systems. As we discussed earlier today, it's a complete systems problem. It's not an individual vehicle component problem. That complete system needs to be designed and created together, from the environments we move through to the personal transportation environments that are part of that, to the personal transportation that are powered devices, as well as individual personal mobility devices. Shared mass transit, this was an example. This is just my little pet peeve, but this was a project that Art Center did with the city of Santa Monica and the Big Blue Bus to help make the bus riding experience desirable and exciting. And I would contend to say that the United States, unfortunately, has the worst designed buses in the world, and that probably contributes to the lack of ridership. They're not very exciting to be part of. So even just the device themselves, I think, will help increase ridership and the experience of moving around. Shared personal transportation, pod cars, starting first with guideways and later on as autonomous vehicles to help move people around. Looking at the new business centers, and I think this was discussed earlier today as well, money's going to flow to different areas. There's still a massive desire by people and goods to move around. Not all of it in the same way is going to come to centers like Detroit, but the money's going to go somewhere. So figure out where it's going to go, and Ford and others are looking at these new mobility hubs as places where money is going to stop, and they want to be part of it. And I think there's a lot of opportunity in how this money is going to flow to different locations. And the new business models that are going to come out of it. And I just use this for explanation purposes, but as an example, if General Motors, coming out of bankruptcy, would reinvented themselves as the General Mobility Corporation, in this case GMO for General Mobility, and they own the entire business model of moving people around. They still made metal boxes with wheels on the bottom and glass on top, but they own the entire business model and manage your transportation. So instead of buying a vehicle from GM and sticking it in your garage, and it sits there, as Robin mentioned earlier, for 2 hours and goes unused the rest, you actually buy 52 weeks of General Motor product, and you basically get delivered to you what you need at the time. So if you need 35 weeks of a high-efficiency vehicle, you get that. You get 8 weeks of a minivan, you get whatever. And that's another form of the shared transportation models that I think should be investigated and studied. And with that, I would like to thank you for having me here, Sue, and look forward to having next presenter.